Where Christmas night chaos broke out at the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. There were two separate incidents in Terminal 4, a shooting and a dramatic takedown that was caught on camera, both happening outside of security checkpoints, leading to safety concerns. Scripps News Phoenix reporter Adam Mincer was one of the first reporters on the scene, now following up, speaking with an aviation security expert in the aftermath of those tense moments.
This section of Sky Harbor Airport, right before the security checkpoint in Terminal 4, back open and operating. But while things have resumed as normal, there's still some concerns about what happened here Thursday night.
Airport PD, are you guys taking this, or do you guys want us to respond?
Sky Harbor turned into a crime scene Christmas night. Phoenix PD says at 9:45 p.m., officers got reports of a shooting at a pre-security restaurant in Terminal 4. Passengers feared the worst.
People were checking their bags in, and then somebody came running from downstairs saying there was somebody, an active shooter, so everybody ran outside.
Early Friday, police said they believed it was a family dispute that escalated when someone pulled a gun.
This was not an active shooter that ever was.
Of the 5 involved, PD says 2 were shot. 1 was cut with a knife and another was injured. 2 of them were found in the parking garage.
What I can say is that all 5 individuals that are involved in this incident are all known to each other. No community members or visitors were injured.
Then an hour and a half later, a man was tackled to the ground by law enforcement. Police say he came to the airport with firearms, believing there was an active shooter. Court documents say he showed signs of mental disturbance and that he gave guns to others, yelled at an officer, ignored commands, and was arrested. But police's assurances that everything was under control didn't calm everyone.
Even inside security or outside of security, I don't feel safe.
Aviation security expert Jeff Price says even pre-security, airports have layers of protection, and police are required to be at commercial airports.
And CCTV cameras, active security personnel watching what's going on, suspicious awareness training on behalf of airport personnel.
But there's still risk. Pre-security areas are public, and Phoenix PD says the same gun laws apply as in any public space.
If somebody really wants to succeed at something like this, they're going to be able to get into an airport terminal, any airport terminal.
And he says moving security to the entrance doesn't eliminate the risk. It just relocates it. So Price advises passengers to stay aware no matter where they are in the airport. As for what happened Thursday night, police say there is no threat to the public and they're still investigating. For Arizona Tonight, I'm Adam Mincer.
Still with us, criminal defense attorney Jack Rice. So much to talk about, Jack. I want to start with that most recent story in the airport first, because they made such a great point. No matter what you do, you cannot protect everyone all the time in terms of law enforcement, but it's almost like you've got to be kidding me. You see the shirtless guy, they're tackling him, he's screaming, he's resisting. Mental health issues are significant of concern in incidents like this, but nonetheless, you know, that in travel and the subway incident, what do you do? What do you do to protect yourself to feel safe and secure?
One of the first things to realize, Your Honor, and again, I think about this in my past experience working with the Central Intelligence Agency, and in terms of how we dealt with security issues, you have to think about it in the context of rings of security. And that's really how security works. Security is really a combination of rings that go out and outward, like hitting a pebble in a pond. They swing outward, and sometimes they get lower and lower as they go. But we need to understand that airports and other facilities can be targets. They can be targets when it comes to terrorism. They can be targets when it comes to crime. And so what you're going to find is the closer and closer you get, the more serious that the security is taken. I mean, the more extreme efforts that are taken. The further out you go, the less security they have. But it also becomes a magnet for those who want to disrupt. They want to have an impact, and it also can impact lone wolves. It can convince larger groups of people to get involved, and it can absolutely attract the mentally ill, because all of these people, for whatever reason, have decided they want to have an impact as well. We have seen this in Los Angeles. We saw this in Boston. We saw this in Brussels. We saw this in Paris. We have seen this all over the world. So it's not shocking that it happens in some place like Arizona.
It's really unfortunate to hear about, and it's a reminder to stay alert and to definitely have that situational awareness when we are out in public.